right, you're clear to move up. You're clear to make entry on that bathroom. We're going to do a class on how to clear a building tactically using a drone. So there are several components. Obviously, we have the drone, okay? And I know everybody can't wait to see what we're doing. We're using an Avata 2, DJI Avata 2. This is what law enforcement is using to clear interiors. Looking for armed people. It has covers on the blades. It is perfect for slamming into walls because you're not paying attention. It'll still survive. I've got a couple components. I've got my team leader. Oh, come back, team leader. I got my team leader. I've got his team that is going to go ahead and do the actual physical searching when it comes to that. And then the drone operator has to have cover. Hey, it's Keith from the future here. Hey, before we go any further, I just think it's important to note something here, that this is a training session, and my crew, this was their very first interaction with working with a drone while searching, and I sprung this on them at last minute, and they had no time to prepare. So what I like about this is it's a chance for you to see mistakes that are made. Now, one of the things that I want to point out is they're used to working like this, to having full kit, including, as an example, having my screen flip down to where I can have both hands. In fact, let me use this. I can have both hands covering while let me move my hands down so you can see it, so I can look down. I may be covering straight ahead, but I can look down at my screen to see what the drone is giving me. So they're having to make some adaptations, like holding the camera or holding the phone or device while they point with another gun. And it's just things that we are working through. And I want you to see us work through these problems. And I want you to see us make mistakes, because the ultimate goal is for you to see what's going on here, to realize that a drone could be a good addition to your team, and start working on implementing that into your team and coming up with your own tactics and procedures and so on. All right, let's go back to the video. His only job is to make sure nobody backdoors me. His job is to make sure this team moves forward and starts detailing the areas. The drone's gonna do the initial search, do the primary. These guys are gonna do the secondary to make sure there is indeed nobody there. And then the other thing that they're gonna do is they're gonna open up the door for the drone to fly into, to detail. And when the drone comes back out, they'll go in and do the secondary. The benefit is the drone is taking all the risk. The drone is going in, it's looking at everything, and now our people are much safer. Why would a church need to know this? All right. Number one, it's just good for you. It's like a good citizen. You know, times are rough. The Bible tells us that bad times are going to come. It's just a good skill and good equipment to have. The other thing is, there may be some of you work in areas where law enforcement is not going to come to assist the church in certain issues because they've either been bombarded with calls like murders and rapes and stuff like that, and your call is way at the bottom and you want to clear your church, or something really bad happened in America. We know that there are terrorist attacks that are going to come and other things, and they're just going to be overwhelmed. They're not going to be able to clear. So we're going to have to take a look. So my team is full of former law enforcement and combat veterans. So this is my perfect team to take care of it. Even if you don't have any of those people, practice. Go take a drone in there and then practice covering and clearing. All right, so we're gonna go set up and we're gonna show you what it looks like tactically to do this. All right, ready? So we're gonna start at that door. There's not enough gun. Team leader doesn't need a gun. Finger gun it. Oh, here, I don't need a gun. Here. I don't need a gun.
Oh, man.
Oh. Yeah, somebody got upgraded. You guys can see what I'm looking at. So team leader, you can go ahead and grab the phone. You've got that. So team leader, why don't you go ahead and set your people up? We're gonna start clearing.
All right, stack on the left here.
Look at that. Look at that, taking charge, man. All right, let me know when you're ready, Dries. All right, so we're gonna do our initial entry. We're gonna send the drone in. These guys are ready for anybody that comes out. I got my person covering me. Now we're gonna send the drone in to go clear inside. Okay, so you can see that's clear, right?
Entryway's clear, going to the lobby. push in. Strong point the lobby.
Okay, I'm going to move forward. I'm coming up, guys.
Coming up, push forward.
All right, hold on. We don't have to push forward yet. Let the drone do the work, okay? You guys are covering me. I'm just going to step out of the way. Team leader, I'm going to go to the left, I think.
Roger.
And I'm just going to clear down that hall. Yep, there's us. I'm just orienting myself. Okay, the stairway's clear. This little hallway looks clear. Stand by. Okay, hall is clear. I just need that. I need detail and I need to get in that bathroom.
Copy. Jason, push forward.
All right, you're clear to move up. You're clear to make entry on that bathroom. All right, ready to come up? Yep. Okay, team leader. What do you want me to clear next?
Drone's making entry. You're going to take point when we're ready to move in.
Okay, hold on. Let me just clear this area. So
Car, I'm going to have you shift left. Ladder, I'm going to have you shift right. Copy.
I'm going to clear the back row for you.
Mm-hmm. You're going to be following car.
I'm just going to program.
Got it.
Hey guys, that initial area is clear. If you want to take the back row of the sanctuary, don't go past the balcony. I haven't cleared the balcony.
Strong wall?
Strong wall, yeah. Make entry stay underneath the balcony. Go ahead.
All right, team leader, I'm going to move up. All right.
I got dead space over here.
Roger.
You want me to clear that?
Yeah, some of the drone. Over towards mid ladder.
Other side of the sound booth.
Derek, car, stay where you guys were at.
Can you still see the drone feed, team?
Copy, I still got it.
That's clear. Let me just look down. Oh, it won't let me look down.
The base where the camera's at. To your left. All right, I got it. Jason, shift forward.
Okay. Up. Dang it. Done. Oh, no. But you know, all right. Oh, I was trying to recover. So what happened is the walls between me and it, and I knew it was dicey going back there, and the signal started getting lost, and it was giving me the warning, and it was too late to pull out. So, but we're doing practice, right? We're seeing what works and what doesn't. We pretty much cleared this entire structure all the way around. And the big thing is we wanted to show you how you're going to integrate a drone into your tactical operations and how you're going to do that. This is, I know there's going to be a bunch of keyboard warriors down in there saying you should do this, and there's going to be pro drone guys in there saying you can do this or that. You go to the war with the army you have, and this is the army we have. I suggest you incorporate a drone into your operations. You can use it for everything, for like what we just use it for everyday security, clearing the parking lot. Is there anybody else that has anything? You guys have such a good experience. Anybody have anything else?
So as a team leader, as the drone was going through, the whole team can see what the drone is seeing before they're making entry. So they were able to start formulating what we're going to do when we go through the door. key thing is that the number one guy is not looking at the video. He's still focused on security. If he breaks off and starts watching the video, he's not going to see if someone comes through the door at us.
The advantage to doing the training is to know the limitations of the drone, because no matter what, you still have to have people, boots on the ground, to come back in and clear the secondary sweeps. And you've saw some of the limitations through this short video of doors, walls going behind enclosed areas and things. It's a great advantage, but just know the pros and cons of using it so that you can fill in those gaps.
Okay. So never send a body where a bullet can go. Never send a body where a drone can go. Lives are expensive. This stuff is relatively inexpensive by comparison.
Okay, watching that training again, sitting here editing it all, it reminds me of something that has nothing to do with drones or gear. It's about teamwork, how everybody plays their part and how that unity keeps people safe. In Ecclesiastes 4, the Bible says 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. If either one of them falls, one can help the other up. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Now that's the picture of what we're doing here. One person watching the screen, another providing cover, and another making the call. Nobody out there was alone. Now that's not just tactics, that's biblical principle. God built us to work together, to look out for one another. And when he's that third strand in the cord, we're a lot stronger than we think. Paul talked about the same idea in 1 Corinthians 12, when he described the church as one body with many parts. Not everyone does the same job. Some people teach, some serve, some protect. Out in the field, it looks like one team moving in sync, but inside the church, it looks like people using different gifts for the same mission. And that's to keep the body healthy and moving forward. In Proverbs 21:31, it says, the horse is made ready for the day of battle, but the victory rests with the Lord. Now, that's one of my favorite verses when it comes to training. It tells us to prepare, to be disciplined, and to learn. But it also reminds us that we can do all of that and still need God to show up. Preparation isn't fear, it's obedience. We train because we care about the people God's trusted us with. And Jesus said in Luke 21:36, be always on the watch and pray. Now, that's awareness. It's not just tactical, but it's spiritual. Now, we train our eyes to scan a room, but we always have to keep our hearts awake to what's happening around us and inside us. The enemy doesn't always show up with a weapon. Sometimes it's distraction, pride, division, or fear. Staying alert spiritually keeps us ready for both kinds of battles. So when you take this training back to your own team or your own church, I want you to remember this. Unity keeps you strong, preparation keeps you steady, prayer keeps you focused, and faith keeps you grounded. I want you to keep working together, keep training, keep watching, and always trust that the Lord is the one who gives us the victory. And like I say in every episode, I want you to always pray unceasingly for your church. And I want you to remember your ABCs. Always be caring.